the activation of United Way's home-based rental assistance program. This is for King County residents who are living at 50% or below area median income. It's for our residents, our neighbors who have been unable to pay their April rent. We are expecting that we can, with this program that we're starting today, can serve up to 2,000 people. The needs in this community are growing, and they're growing rapidly. And the size of this fund will be the limiting factor of how many people we can help. Another point I want to make is about racial equity. People of color are being disproportionately impacted by COVID-19 because of historical inequities that exist in our community. And that's why we are intentionally working with organizations like the Urban League, the Racial Equity Coalition, Open Doors for Multicultural Families, to make sure that these funds do go where they're most needed. And that's often our communities of color, our immigrant and refugee communities. It is available for undocumented, our residents and our neighbors who are undocumented. There is no citizenship requirement or expectation that's required. All we need to know is that proof that you live in the county, inside the county, geography of the county, that you're low to moderate income, and that you've not been able to pay your April rent or pay all of your April rent.
We know that this virus on a healthcare front hit those who are most vulnerable, but the steps we had to take also have hit the people who are most economically vulnerable. And we know, as Gordon McHenry said, that means it's primarily our low-wage workers, our communities of color, who are already the ones most marginalized in our economy. So we have to get that data, not just in terms of who COVID is hitting, but who this economic impacts have been, so that we can take the steps necessary to remediate those great racial disparities.
This week, I believe, it's this email I received on the 8th, but it's referring to data that was a few days before that. And among those who had died, it was 65% of them were white, 14% Asian, 4% Black, 4% Hispanic, Latino, 1% Native Hawaiian or Pacific Islander, and then 12% they did not have data or were unknown. Again, this may not reflect the infection rates in the community as much as it reflects where the virus started. Again, about that same percentage, 65%, maybe a little more, of the deaths have been directly associated with nursing homes, starting with the nursing home in Kirkland, the Life Care Center, and several others as well. Thank you.
This rental assistance program is broad enough to include formal, landlord with a rental agreement or a lease. It also works with those who are in informal housing situations, paying money to a friend or a relative. So please don't let formality or structure stop a person. If you are struggling, if you have been struggling to make your April rent, and it's because of a COVID-related situation, generally loss of income, reduced hours, layoff, please do log into our portal, explain your situation, and give us the opportunity to help you.